Today, I'm going to be showing off some of the best creative maps you can use to improve your aim in Season 8 and in the future seasons. These maps are always going to be great for improving. Right before we get into the first map, I just want to say if you do find yourself enjoying this video, please drop a like on it. It helps out a ton. And the same goes for subscribing. If you enjoy the content and want to see more, then subscribe to the channel. I appreciate you guys. So our first map is going to be Scavik Aim Trainer Ranked by Duels in Ranix. The code is going to be right there, 802268424965. So you're gonna spawn in, and this is what the map looks like. There's kind of a lot going on, but this is literally one of the most polished creative maps I've ever played. Like, there are literally no bugs. There's just so many cool things with this map, aside from the fact that it has really good aim practice. So before I show you guys the actual aim drills and stuff, let's just talk about some of the cool functions of this map. So as you can see here, you have 10 different ranks, and each rank is a set number of points. So rank 1, 0 to 7,000. In rank 10 or rank X is 200,000 plus points. This adds a really cool, really fun, different factor into your practice. And I like that the ranking system actually rewards grinders. It's not easy to rank up on this map. I played for maybe 15 minutes last night, and I only have 500 points. So you can only imagine how long it takes to get to 200,000 plus points. But as you can see on the score leaderboard, Ryler XD already has over 200,000 points, and these leaderboards are updated every single week. And like I said, the last time I played this map was last night, and this was my weapon loadout the last time I was in this map, and that's how many points I had. So basically, every time you reload this map in your creative hub, you'll go back in with the same exact progress. It somehow keeps the memory of the weapon loadout you were using, and it keeps count of all your points from all your sessions combined. And then at the end of the season, on Donwozie's Twitter, he has said for the top score leader at the end of the season, there's gonna be a cash prize. So not only is there this cool ranking reward system, you also can literally win a prize for grinding your aim practice. I mean, I don't know what other maps do that, but I absolutely love this whole ranking reward system. It's an awesome twist on practice. If you post on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, whatever, he shouts out a supporter every single week. This changes, and there's thousands, if not tens of thousands, potentially hundreds of thousands of people that'll play this map that'll see this shout out. So if you're a supporter of this map and Donwozie, it's kind of a cool feature, and you have the potential for a shout out. Now we're past all that. Now we get into the actual maps, which all these maps are highly optimized. There are tons of options here. Everything from easy to hard modes, close to long range, shotgun, SMG, AR, hipfire, sniper practice. Literally every possible aim practice is here. You got your tile frenzy, your moving tile frenzy, tracking, reaction modes, piece control. Again, literally everything. So whether you just started playing Fortnite or you've been playing since its release, this map can help your aim a ton. My personal favorite courses in this are actually the reaction modes. I feel like it's a super unique way to practice flick shots, reaction times, and there's really not many options for you to practice in other maps. So that is gonna be the Scavik Aim Trainer Ranked, a super cool map. I like how it keeps it fun, it keeps practice interesting, because the last thing you want is for practice to get boring and repetitive, because then you're not motivated to keep practicing, you're not motivated to get your aim better anymore. So having features like ranking up and potential rewards, it's just a super cool thing and can motivate you to practice even more. So again, the map code 802268424965 for the Scavik Aim Trainer Ranked. The next map on the list is more of a category of maps, and it's just a free-for-all map. My personal favorite right now is number 3 on the most popular practice maps, and it's gonna be the Pit Free-for-all. So the code is 459044937113. So you spawn in, and there's literally every weapon, every item that could ever be in the game is here, which does obviously make this more of a fun run around free-for-all. And a lot of people might not think that this is good practice because of that, because you can pick up miniguns and flint knocks and whatever. Some people might say it's not realistic practice. However, you don't have to use those items. You can still pick up a standard loadout and get some real actual practice in. You don't cheat getting height with grapplers or shockwaves. All you have to do is fight how you normally would, and it can be really quality practice, helping your aim a lot. One big thing that I like about this map is you're practicing against 11 other real players. This means you're practicing against players that have real player movement, real player aim. You're not just practicing against static targets or bots. These are all real players, no matter how good or bad they are. Which, while playing this, I haven't only found bad players. I've actually found a decent amount of pretty good players, and that's a good thing because a lot of the really good players will just build fight you. So instead of just cheating the height with shockwaves or grapplers, they'll actually play it like a real fight, which is great for getting good practice in. You can obviously build, so you can practice your piece control and your shots coming off of piece control, since that's super important. You can have the best piece control in the world, you can have the best aim in the world, but if you don't know how to transition well from piece control to your shots, then you will definitely struggle in game. Lots of players in this mode will use like spray weapons, like miniguns and stuff, which is actually a good thing because it puts a lot of pressure on you to hit your shots. And then of course, like I said, literally every weapon in the game is here, every item is here. So if you just want to focus on close range, only pick up an SMG and a shotgun and maybe some shockwaves to get around faster. And you can only practice that. Or if you want to practice like your AR aim, you can land somewhere not populated and then you can just sit over here and spray people and practice your AR aim. So there's a ton of different options for you. Not to mention, it's more of just like a fun mode. It's not super serious. It's really one of those maps where you can just put on your headset, turn on some music, turn off your game sound, and just grind for a little bit. It's fun, it's competitive, it's different from just practicing your typical drills. And I don't know if it's just me, but when I play this map, my game feels so good for some reason. Usually whenever I'm playing creative matchmaking modes with other people, I'm on like 40, 50, 60 ping sometimes. My game feels kind of laggy, but in this, for some reason, my builds, my aim, my game just felt so good. So I was able to get some really quality practice of going from piece control to my shotgun. Definitely a really solid map to improve your aim this season and the future ones. Again, the map code is 4590449371113. The third map to improve your aim is again more of a category of maps, and that's to 1v1 people. My personal favorite 1v1 map is this one by BHE. So it's 1v1 private fights, no delay. Map code 044229702907. And 1v1s are great aim practice in general because literally almost every fight you take in a game is a 1v1. The building and piece control in 1v1s is obviously great practice, but this video is focused on the aim, and you can get some really great aim practice in when you 1v1. Similar to the free-for-all map, you're playing against real players, real player movement, real player builds, real player decisions. And why this is important is because if you just practice on static targets, you're gonna find that your aim might be accurate, but your shot decision making and your point to get to a shot might not be very good because you've only practiced against bots and not real players. And another similarity to the piece control mode is that you're obviously building and doing piece control, so your practice coming off of piece control into aim is also there. You can have a lot of practice with that. You have practice with your weapon swap, going from your shotgun to your AR, your SMG. And 1v1s are typically really fast paced, so you practice lots of the like quicker shots, which are super useful in game. 1v1s really only practice your shotgun aim and weapon swap, but I would definitely say the most important aim in Fortnite is shotgun aim, so it's definitely not a bad thing to just focus in on practicing only that. So there's lots of aim benefits to practicing in 1v1s. So the code for this map is 044229702907, and then if you load this into your normal creative hub, then once you spawn into the map, you'll have to come over here and enter the actual matchmaking, and then you'll be good to go. You'll be grinding out some aim practice in this no delay 1v1 map. And the last map for this video is going to be Raider464's 1v1 aim trainer, or a lot of people call them aim duels. The island code is going to be 3029788333701. So you'll spawn into this little box. You can enter the matchmaking right here after you spawn in on the map. That'll find you an opponent. Sometimes this can take upwards of like a minute to two, so it's a little longer than some other maps, but the quality of this practice is so good that it's worth it to wait. Then you have these HP chambers, so whichever one you want to practice. I tend to stick towards either 2,000 or 4,000. Once you get up to 10,000, it takes like 5 minutes to kill someone, so it gets kind of annoying. But then you have 4 different sections. So you have glider tracking, classic aim duel, shotgun and flick training, SMG tracking and training, and box fight duels. And obviously each one of these 5 sections has literally so many different scenarios. And the cool thing about all these scenarios is that literally every single one of them is a realistic situation that you'll be in game. So you'll literally be prepared and your aim will be ready for every possible situation you can get yourself into. If you're using the matchmaking mode and just playing against a random, the map can get pretty boring pretty quickly. However, it's another one of those maps where you can just turn off game sound, turn on some music, and just sit there and grind your aim practice. Or what I would actually recommend is to play this map with someone that you actually know or a friend, because these modes are really competitive. I mean, they're literally 1v1s where the only thing you can do is aim. So they definitely do get pretty competitive, and it can just be a really fun time if you're playing against against a friend. Because just like I mentioned at the beginning of the video, it's really important for your practice not to get too stale or boring, because then you don't want to practice. So keeping it fun, playing with friends, gives you more quality practice, and it's just more fun in general. So there we go. Those are my current favorite creative maps to practice your aim. Hopefully they help you get in some quality practice and really improve your aim. It's really all about just being consistent with your practice, doing it like daily or every time you play at least. So if they did help, drop a like, subscribe, and I hope to see you guys in a future video. Thanks for watching.